Okay, here, Pete from Populux. I told myself that I would do this a few times over the course of the build out, and today's the first time. We are about a month since we signed the lease on the annex here in the new space, which is part of the old Apex Automotive, formerly Ballard Outdoors, formerly Oddvars. A lot of formalies. So, hopefully forever Populux. So as you can see, we haven't done a whole lot to it. Once the former tenant moved out, and I'm going to roll the door up. Once the former tenant moved out, it was basically just move in some picnic tables and chairs to create additional seating. You can see the insulation here. I was working on some soundproofing yesterday, so I put some baffling up over the windows. Hopefully it holds and doesn't fall off during our event. We're having a couple of local heroes spin some tunes for us during our Fresh Hop event. Guys from the Tripwires and Fastbacks and Young Fresh Fellows are going to spin some awesome vinyl for us. As you can see, we got Charlie from Seattle Pinball Museum working with us to bring in some pinball and classic arcade games. Just stuff to help try and monetize the space before we actually get it open. Before we start swinging hammers, because we're waiting on construction permits right now, so nothing's been done. But you can see that this is clearly the old Oddvars, because Lucy, this ain't the right fuel pump. So he's gonna make it fit, and we're gonna make a brewery fit in here somehow, theoretically. That screen up there is just a piece of RFP that I painted gray, and I have a projector here, and we show the Seahawks games on Sunday. And then this trip hazard is just something that the kids haven't pulled down and destroyed all my janky setup yet. So basically, the way the build-out's going to work is, theoretically, the plan right now is to basically take the back half of this building, the part that faces the alley, which is behind the sound baffling, that was put up because of our neighbors. Even though it's not really loud in the alley from this building because of the concrete, it's just something we're trying to be good neighbors. You can hear the music from the old brewery right now in here. And because the old brewery is basically just made out of tin and wood, and it's got a tin and plastic ceiling, it's just a big amplifier. So even just me playing music while I'm cleaning is fairly loud, but it should be quieter in here. But basically what we're going to do is replace that roll-up door with a nice glass door, have some seating outdoors in the parking area, and then have additional seating inside here, and then have the cold box along the back wall with the bar in front of it, and then all of my brewing will get tucked into this corner over here. And I'm thinking that the brew house itself will be located directly underneath this Resner, and then around that we'll put some 15s and bring the 7s over from next door. These are 14-foot high ceilings, so I could pretty easily fit the 15s in here, and then we'll double batch off our current 7-barrel brew house from Mark's into those 15s. There's a lot of weird dead space in here that I just don't know how to utilize. This is the old utility room. It's got an oil furnace or a gas furnace in it, and this hot water tank that services the other tenants in the building. I'm hoping that can go away, and then I can actually use that room for something, storage, what have you. This hallway right here is going to get shifted all the way over to this post. So we'll shift the hallway over completely, and I'll show you why. Mainly it's so that we can put some ADA compliant bathrooms in here. That was left on. As you can see, these 70s, 80s bathrooms aren't really going to cut it as far as that goes. So it's a clearly a work in progress. But down the hallway here, this is the old sort of, I guess, reception call desk room for Odvar. You can see he would hang all the automotive keys on this little rack here, and I guess stick your call slips and work orders in there. But this will all go away, and this becomes the new hallway that will stretch to the back of the building. Daredevil's going away. And then that brings us up to the front here. There's a utility closet in here that's haunted, I believe. And that's going to be part of the new bathroom too. We have to basically demo this whole hallway here and pop it out, because we need space for the ADA compliant bathrooms, which I may have mentioned. And then I'm going to try to get in front here, see if it'll work. Maybe, maybe not. This is suspenseful, I can tell. None of these? Huh. Well, the front of the building is two offices, which I'll probably just do a different video on. Or if I ever get my act together, I'll splice it together with this one. But the main brewing is going to happen up here, and then we just don't really know, storage or something else up front. But the main space is what you're seeing here, and of course the outside seating area, which will be out here. We'll be able to bring food trucks in, and this shipping container, the 40-foot shipping container that you see on the other side of the honey bucket, will come over here and live over here as our main wholesale cold storage, which is what it is now. And then the old brewery shed farm disaster will go away completely. And that is how we are going to get as big and awesome as Fremont Brewing.